Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I am here in the flesh. Good morning. Um, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back to your favorite trading channel. Today we're live trading Bitcoin. We always live trade Bitcoin on Thursdays and Fridays, but today we're live trading Bitcoin after it crashed. This is what y'all are saying, but I mean, it is crashing. We're gonna get further into it. Okay. Let me go ahead and first, sorry guys, we gotta mark up Bitcoin. Right now it's at 69K. When I was gonna make this video, nowhere to lie. When I was gonna make this video on Sunday, talking about Bitcoin crashing and kind of just give you guys like a little bit of oomph. I mean, I went in for a sell yesterday. Price was at 73,000. So, or was it 74? I think it was 74. But nevertheless, let us add it to our screen and let's mark it up. If you're new here, we always trade Bitcoin. This is nothing new. We're not just trading it for the hype. Okay? We trade it because we snipe it. And as we can see here, this is not the one I was on this one. So yeah, we can look on the 15-minute time frame. You can see here I've got in for a sell. It was a nice 1 to 4, I think. Yeah, 1 to 4.8, so like 1 to 5 ish, and then price ended up continuing down. I could have let it run, and it went for 600 pips, but I closed out early here because I was going based off the previous low, which was right here at at on Tuesday of this week. So we'll talk more about exactly what Bitcoin plans to do and all these things, what's going on. But let's mark up our chart. If you guys don't know how to mark up a chart, you guys have no clue what I'm talking about, check out my channel. Check out the videos on my channel. I teach you guys how to technically analyze any market. Apple, Netflix, currency pair, USD, JPY, GBP, USD, um, Bitcoin. I show you if you can find it on TradingView, you can technically analyze it, and I teach you guys how to do that. Um, so check out the channel for that if you're new. Okay. So we have a straight downtrend staying below here. Okay, running down. What I want to see is price retest this area here, this continuation area. Oh, I also in my community post um created a um sorry guys, I created a chart basically showing you what all these colors mean. Okay, and it's right here. I know you guys can like barely see it, but if you can see it here, let me see if you can see it. Okay, it looks like this. Go ahead and check it out. This is the Bitcoin Fib meanings that I use, and it's in my community post. Okay, so you can check that out and actually follow along with me and know what each of these lines actually mean. I just posted that yesterday though. That's new. So if we look here on the 15-minute time frame, we'll see that we are still creating lower lows. Okay, lower highs and lower lows. If we look at the previous swing high to swing low, because this is the current, but if we look at the previous swing high to swing low, we can see here price closed below this level and it found a new level of support. Truthfully, just based off what I'm seeing, I really want to take it here instead of pending position here at the continuation level. That's our best bet. Truthfully, like let's see, it's on 5 minutes. I mean, it's consolidating here, kind of shooting up a little bit. Excuse me. I want it to come back to 70K, um, or somewhere in the middle between 70,400 and 70,000, and take it for a sell. Take it just for a continuation. Um, take it like right here-ish, you know, because price will always try and retest that continuation level just to make sure that's what it really wants to do. So we'll take it back down here for a 1 to 2 for 121 pips. It basically is already there, but we want it to come back up and go back down. We want it to prove that it's going to continue with this trend, and our strongest level of continuation is our blue line there. All right. So we can go ahead and put this in the pending. Truthfully, the golden level is calm. It is nice. I won't lie. But my only problem with the golden level is that for price to come all the way up to that level, as big as this range is, sometimes it's almost as if I've noticed, if you trade Bitcoin often, Bitcoin will have its days where the range is like 500 pips because it's dropped so much. And then it will have its moments when the range is 1 to 200 pips. And so when the range is smaller, you're able to kind of segment your eyes, if you will, on just one area. You know what I mean? Like you're able to just look at this instead of looking at all of this and being like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to buy up and try and buy it back to 72,000? You know, um, I would tell you no, because price hasn't found a very strong support level yet, and we're definitely going to continue to see some sells down. Okay, so that's my reasoning for choosing this zone, this level here. Um, I will set an alert, okay, and then as soon as I get that alert, I'll let you guys know. But let me put the parameters in for pending for all my people that gotta go. This is a sell limit. The entry price is 70,290. Exit price is 70,793. So stop loss is your exit price, 7793. And your take profit one is going to be, hold on, let me make sure I do this properly. Okay. Take profit one is going to be at 69,775. TP2 will be at 69,077. Okay. And there's that. So you guys can see that there. I'm going to blow it up really big so you guys can see. Make that a bit bigger. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. That is what we're looking at. That is the market idea for today. Okay. Um, Cash me back here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Um, I will do my best to update what happens on this trade idea. I actually do need to put it in my doggone self. I'm over here doing all this talking. Um, I have had, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, And I've talked about it in my previous live trading videos where I had a week. I mean, I had quite the week, okay, with Bitcoin last week. It was just so much going on. And, you know, but nevertheless, all right, nevertheless, we we continue to try and we continue to show up and really, 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 you guys, really focus on market structure. Really focus on market structure. I can't stress it enough. Okay. I think that people, especially myself, like people that know how to trade and all these things, like we overlook market structure. And a lot of the times we're just trying to predict what the market is going to do. And I'm telling you guys, you will shoot yourself in the foot. I'm not even joking. Um, for some reason, I always have to log into let's see something, my live account. I don't know why it does that. I think it's because it's if you're not like super active on it, if you're not like trading it every single day, like I used to. Mm, Um, I'm going to set a pending. So I'm just gonna put in the same 7290, the same parameters that I have on the screen, typing it into my trading account. If you guys don't know how to do that, I have a video as well showing you guys how to do that. Um, I got something I want to say. So let me hurry up and do this because if you guys don't know, okay, if you guys don't know, I am. Oh, sorry. And one last thing before I get to my tea, because but for my new traders, TP1. If you just started trading with me on live, on the session, TP1. Just do TP1. If you are, one of my students that have been around for a while, you know how we do things. The TP2 is really my TP1. Okay. So, but I set TP1 so that you guys can secure your profits and that you guys can get in the habit because I'm usually always going to hit TP1. TP2 is a little bit further down. Okay. TP1 is going to be higher up. So you're risking one to make one. TP2 is going to be risking one to make two. Okay. And sometimes what will happen is for my new beginners is that sometimes price will go down in your direction and then go hit your stop loss. And I don't want you guys to be discouraged by that happening because it happens. All right. So we have our trade in, we have it set. Um, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and set that limit. Um, but let me tell y'all, I was honored enough to be invited to a call, if you will. And in this call, they were talking about how, YouTube, you can learn how to trade. It was about trading. You can learn how to trade through YouTube, but nobody's teaching you from start to finish. Nobody is showing you everything that you need to see. And I said, hmm, hmm, because that is the whole point of my channel. Okay. If you're new here, okay, if you're new here, fret not, fret not. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. This is the D Network Trading channel, hosted by yours truly, Danny, right there. Okay. And for those of you guys that don't know, I started trading through an MLM, a multi-level marketing company that, that told people about trading. And It was a complete system where you could, from start to finish, learn and live trade with educators, earning money every single day. It was a machine. It was amazing. However, marketing, however, sales, however, profit margins, however, the back end, however, it's just a business. Okay. So things were getting kind of funny. All right. And that's neither here nor there. If you just heard that I said something about MLM and you're scared, go check out my story time on how I ended up in my second MLM and how they'll never see me again. But decided to rebrand my entire YouTube channel just to alleviate y'all, so that you don't have to go through that. You don't have to pay $200 a month for this education. I literally took all my 4+ years of trading education and I broke it down in such a easy to follow way. I'm probably gonna make another intro. Oopsie. I'm probably gonna make another intro for you guys so you guys can actually see what I'm doing, because I have a PowerPoint and I'm teaching you guys support and resistance. I'm giving you guys hands-on activities so you could do it on your own on TradingView. But let me stop talking and let me. Oop, it's pulling up, you guys. Let's see what it does. Can you see? Just pushed up. Okay. Anyways, but let's stay focused. So I just posted this video. Okay. I don't think I can. I'll zoom in. How about that, you guys? I'll zoom in. All right. Let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can see. Oop. Well, that didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. This should be better. Okay. Make sure. Perfect. So you guys can see. This is the channel. Isn't it so cute? Isn't it so cute? Now, listen, it's not just that. I also, okay, also have learning step by step guides for you to follow to prepare you, okay, to prepare you for when we do live trade. These were the past 2 live streams that I did 2 weeks ago before life started living. All right. But if you're new, I want you to come to this channel or go to my channel. I want you to go to the home page and I have it set up for you from start to finish. I know I showed you guys the video of the playlist that I have coming soon. Okay. But these are the videos that are going to be in the playlist. It's going to be in a different order, different setup. I have it all for you. Okay. And everything's time stamped as well. All right. We have our risk management series. I show you guys how to put in the trade. Okay. I believe it's this one, the wealth management, but I may change the title of that video because I don't think a lot of people know what it is. So I will be, updating the title as I see fit. But my main focus was just getting this out. I just wanted to get the information out. After my accident last year, if you guys know, um, it just changed a lot for me mentally. And I felt like people need to see this information. Okay? And so that's what this is. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys had fun today. I will see you guys tomorrow. I was a little tired, but I made it. Okay? I made it here, and I'll be here tomorrow. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next